father is this, we're concerned about the mother. This is all false. Look, you're too thick to realise your explanations don't wash on us. It doesn't wash.
Have this conversation?
Well, you can also step outside.
Or
you're not invited at the moment, so step outside. Stand where the policeman is standing. You think you've got some power? You've got no power here at all. You've got no power here at all. Stand off the property. No, stand off the property where the constables are. They haven't breached their position. They've been very careful. Okay, you stand there like good little workers of the state.
Alright then, so what you've just seen there is social services turn up to this person's house, trying to demand to see his wife and his unborn child to make sure they're safe and alive. It seems like they are attacking this couple because it does mention in the video that he's already been to court and he's wiped the floor with him in court to get his kids back because they had taken his children unjustly. Now, this happens all of the time. This sort of stuff happens all of the time. And it's our system which allows it to happen. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to let this video play all the way through. I'm not going to interrupt it at all. And then I'm going to have my say at the end. But as you've seen from this, two social workers stand up and he's basically told him to get off his guard, get out of his garden. And they have done what he's told them. There is quite a lot of jibber jabber in this. But I am just going to let it play through. And then at the end, I'll have my say.
Listen, don't patronise me when you talk to me. I'll just close the door to you. Now listen to me. Listen to me. You're on my property now. You don't have a court warrant, so behave yourself. I will close that door and I will close 999 and I will report it as well. So there's a little reference for me.
I'm trying to answer.
Right, what's your concern?
My concern is the same as it was when we had...
Yeah, but you haven't said the concern.
I'm getting there. The concern. You let me speak.
Right, okay.
It's the same as it was when we had the initial child protection conference.
Which was nothing.
I was concerned that we didn't have any understanding of whether Joanna and baby had had any healthcare needs met.
Which is nothing to do.
You know, the midwife at that time said this was a high-risk pregnancy.
Oh, she didn't prove it.
You and Joanna
agreed. She didn't prove it. We've dealt with all this.
But
you promised in that conference, don't waste your breath. Listen to me, you've said all this that day. We've recorded everything you've said, by the way. That's gone to Istanbul as well.
Okay.
You provided zero evidence. You also said you're going to find the files. You've lost, apparently, all her medical files for the last 6 months. So you can go up to child protection conferences and courts and say, we have no proof this lady likes to go to the doctor. She's placing the children at risk. She's got untold files for the whole of the previous pregnancy, GP doctors, hospital. Why have you lost it? Look, the whole country is talking about all the cases. You repeat the same old thing. This is not a one-off what you've done. This is a pattern of 26 years what you do to all the people in this country. All. You know what you're doing about the child stealing. I'm going to accuse you now. You're child traffickers, you're child stealers, and you're gonna get caught. And you in particular are involved in this, as is Charlene, and we're gonna make examples of you by law on the international, global arena. Your faces and your names, believe me, it doesn't matter what Judge Hudson is gonna do. Judge Hudson is not gonna have overall supreme decision over certain things. I'm not gonna tell you what that is, so that she can prepare for it. And all of you, including that Hudson, is gonna be on that arena in the world what you do. What you do. You've got no 34.4 in place. You've got no 34 paragraph 6 in place. You haven't got the 7 days restriction period for the parents not to see the children. And yeah, you'll have to wait. When she I will say it. And what you've done, you've stopped that mother seeing her children for 1.5 months with no court order in place, no explanation. And you're supporting her.
Mr.
You're concerned about her.
I am only
Listen, you're seriously ill. People like you who do this, you have serious problems.
I am only the social.
So we're not functioning even on the same wavelength. You know that. We're somewhere else. Yeah? You're a dummy to the system, and I fight for the truth. Listen,
we just need to check that Joanna and baby well.
It's like you saying you're aggressive. And I say, well, can you explain the aggression to me? And you can't. You say, well, you're aggressive. Well, what am I aggressive about?
Have I suggested?
And I'll tell you another thing. I am appropriately aggressive when need to be. Assertion and appropriate aggression I am proud of, because right now it's either eat or be eaten. And I'm not going to be eaten. So if one of the police end up shooting me from somewhere, that's also going to go against this country. There's no going back. Right? I don't care how many policemen there is in this country, how many corrupted workers there is. I don't care if you've got state patrol, military, you've got nuclear bomb. I don't care. What I'm telling you is this. When people on this planet stand up for what is true and for what is right, sometimes they have to die in the process for the light to come through to the innocent. You understand?
Mr. Shemi.
So we're suffering for future issues to not be like this. We're not going to let you get away with this, what you've done.
We just want
We are not going to let you engage said what you've done. Now, I've battered you legally at the Royal Court of Justice before. This is you've never won. You see this boy? You took him at birth. And you had him for 1.5 years. And I battered you legally at the Royal Court of Justice. And it was done. This is why he stands here now. Or you would have adopted him. But you didn't. And you're not going to do it again. But this time, I'm going to slaughter this government on the international arena legally that you are child traffickers. Don't keep turning it. Keep that straight, please. You are child traffickers. You are child stealers. There are reasons behind the system why you do this. Don't come giving all these reasons that the father is this. We're concerned about the mother. This is all false. Look, you're too thick to realize your explanations don't wash on us. It doesn't wash.
Have this conversation?
Well, you can also step outside.
Or
you're not invited at the moment, so step outside. Stand where the policeman is standing. You think you've got some power? You've got no power here at all. You've got no power here at all. Stand off the property. No, stand off the property where the constables are. They haven't breached their position. They've been very careful. Okay, you stand there like good little workers of the state. Oh, where is she? Babe? Oh.
Yes.
Babe, I've got the police at the door. Where are you? Where is she?
What do they want?
And social workers. Dawn is here.
You are kidding.
Now look at them. Can you see them?
And do you need to take the sticker off?
Right, can we come closer, yeah?
We can't say that.
Can you see them, babe?
No.
Can we come a bit closer on there?
Yeah.
Mr. Shemi, I can't say that because of the light behind me. Can you twist the screen because I can't see that? Hello, Mrs. Shemi, how are you?
Yes, hello.
They're underage as well.
Hello. We just wanted to check in and see if you were okay. Mr. Shemi's telling us you've got some solicitors where you are and we need to contact them. Can you give us details
No,
for them?
they will contact them, they told you. You don't tell her
I
anything.
have sent Sabrina an email yesterday. Why can't she just respond to that?
Oh, well, I don't have access to Sabrina's emails. Does that have the details of the solicitor, Mrs. Shemi?
I'm not going to give you the details of the solicitors. They will be contacting you
Right, okay.
themselves.
Are you happy she's well? Babe, whereabouts are you in the world?
I'm in Turkey at the moment.
Can you stop a minute? Now, just 1 minute. Are you happy she's alive? She's
Yes,
alive.
we are happy that
right,
she's
so
alive.
fuck off. Hop it. Off. Sorry, constables. No. Off is the only thing I can say. Now, on your way. Come on, walk off, Shane. Sorry, constables. I know you've just been brought into this, so I don't appreciate what they've done.
Well,
Sorry.
everybody's looking
You
out
have
for
to
the
go.
safety of your wife and your own.
No, you're not. Now hop it as well. Don't go too far.
Okay then, so as you've seen, it basically told him to, at the end, he'd proven what he needed to prove, and then told him to jog on. Now, this couple are from Turkey. You heard everything he said he's going to do, which he has full legal right to do. And if he does do it, it'll show that our country is absolutely corrupt to the core. We know the social service system is buggered because we see cases over and over and over again over the years where they failed to act in the duty of care for the right people. You see that they take kids off people which shouldn't have them taken away, and then they allow people to keep kids what they think, we should give them every single chance, and then what happens? That kid ends up dying. We see it all of the time. This sort of stuff really winds me up, because we don't have any like true freedoms of in this country. We don't have freedom of speech. We say we've got articles of the Human Rights Act of expression and all that sort of stuff, but we don't even have that really. Like he said, like they said in the video, she ain't been going to hospital. She's in bloody Turkey. Of course she ain't going to bloody hospital. She's in Turkey. You want her to fly back, just go to hospital to fly back, just so yous don't keep on doing this harassment bollocks. Now, if you're pregnant, you should go and seek, obviously, medical advice, scans and all that other crap. But they shouldn't force you, and this is them forcing you to do it, because if not, they're going to send social to come and take your kids away from you. It's pretty ridiculous in my opinion. Now, it's the same when it comes to vaccines and boosters and all this. Like, I've not got any vaccines. I didn't get my boosters I didn't get them ones in school. The last ones they had was primary school. Never had anything ever since. And had COVID, nothing like that. And I won't. Why? Because it makes you ill. It gives you they say it's a vaccine that gives you the flu or whatever it is for your body to create antibodies. So it's a little bit stupid. Now I'm not going to go into that because I'm not a medical expert on all that sort of crap. But it's the same as the flu jab. The flu jab's a very good point. They change the flu jab every single year. Why? Because the flu adapts every single year. So the flu jab you're getting is not for the one for this year, it's the one for last year. So what's the point of getting it? If you're getting a vaccine, it should be done, vaccine done, you're clean. But it's not. And they force you to get all this stuff done. I understand with kids need all these like measles ones and all that sort of stuff, yes. If it's gonna benefit your child. But the state, our state, the state of this government, turns around and says, you've got to have them all, or we're going to take your kid away from them, and then force the child to have it. This country is messed up. America is practically the same as well. So, the biggest problems are what? You don't really have the freedoms to do any of this, and if you do, this is what will happen. The exact same thing in this video will happen. Now, if you refuse to get any of that stuff done, that's what will happen. This whole thing is messed up, but yet a child can say that they want puberty blockers, which is going to damage them for life as a child, but a child can't make the decision not to have this or not to do that, but yet they can make a decision that's going to affect the whole life. Ridiculous. I'm going to stop ranting now, but let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.